Season Hawks taking on the Sixers in Philly at 7:30 Eastern. Then Tuesday, it's a doubleheader. The Mavericks host the Heat at 7:30 Eastern, followed by Pelicans Suns. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or download the NBA app.
And this is the rotation change that we've seen from Mike Malone just to start the season. Get some of the starters out, get Will Barton out early, bring him back so he can finish the quarter and start the second quarter with the second unit.
And Jokic staying on the floor as well with Dozier, Jeff Green, and Facu Campazzo. As Barton secures the rebound. Jokic, by the way, already 5 assists and 7 rebounds in this first quarter. Here's Dozier. He's gotten off to a slow start this season and turns it over there. Michael Malone raved about him in the preseason, what a big factor he thought he would be, and said the other day, I know he's going to play a lot better than we need him to. Campazzo gets whacked and is going to shoot two.
And that's one of the things that Mike Malone really likes about Campazzo. He keeps that pace going, that intensity, that movement. You know, when he gets that rebound, he's pushing for it, very similar to Jokic. And so as he's trying to figure out these rotations here early on in the season, what Campazzo brings for them is so important.
Jokic checks out for Denver. In comes JaMychal Green. So Jeff Green, JaMychal Green, Dozier, Campazzo, and Barton now the 5 on the floor for Denver. Dallas with Maxi Kleber, Willie Cauley-Stein, Frank Ntilikina, Luka Doncic, and Jalen Brunson. 152 straight games now that Jokic has played in. 4th longest active streak in the NBA. Justin Holiday, Mikal Bridges, Ivica Zubac, the only players with longer streaks. Doncic dishes out. Ntilikina doesn't knock that one down. Dallas 3 for 11 now from 3-point range. Campazzo 3 is good.
Okay. See about even he's smiling. That's not normally his game, a little one-on-one action step back 3, but hey, he'll take it.
12-point Denver lead. Facu Campazzo in his 2nd year from Argentina. Was a top 5 European player before Denver brought him over.
And just here, look, end of the clock. And these are free shots. To me, these are free shots because you know you got to take it. You don't want to give somebody else a grenade with 3 seconds, so just get your rhythm and shoot your shot.
A 2-time EuroLeague champ, 3-time Spanish League champ, 4 times a champion in Argentina. Brunson gets free for the layup.
And this is the thing about Campazzo. Yes, he's young in the NBA, but he's played in huge games over in Europe. Very similar to Luka. They talk about how young he is, but he's already played in such big games over in Europe that, you know, this pressure is really not that big of a deal for them.
Green on the attack. Thought he was going to throw it down. We know Jeff Green loves to.
Yeah, he's not 28 anymore.
Hey, he was doing it all last year.
Yeah, but you know, you can see that hairline is starting to fade a little bit. It's starting to get a little light up top.
You were getting on Jeff about the hairline pregame.
Yeah, he's got a helicopter pad up top.
Come join the team, Jeff. Kleber gets fouled by JaMychal Green. Kleber will shoot 2.
And now it's Uncle Jeff here just taking it down right hand.
Oh.
He is so important for this team because he brings a versatility to them on the defensive end. The way he can move it, he can shoot it. Jeff Green has been doing it for a long time, and I think he fits in great with this Denver Nugget organization.
Well, we saw up close last season what an important part of the Brooklyn Nets Jeff Green was. He was regularly a small ball 5 in a closing lineup for the Nets.
And look, this is the thing for a guy like him. He's been on minimum contracts for the last few years. That's how well he played in Brooklyn that the Denver Nuggets were giving him some money.
Yeah, he ended up signing a 2-year, $9 million deal. Here comes Ntilikina. He gets hugged by Green, and Ntilikina is going to shoot 2. we see the Mavericks going to Frank Ntilikina. They do not have Sterling Brown dealing with an ankle. Last game, they didn't have Trey Burke. He's unvaccinated and missed a step in the very intensive unvaccinated protocol, and as a result was unable to play. But what's amazing, Richard, about this Dallas team is we've seen them go incredibly deep by design, even when they've had all their players healthy. A couple nights ago against Houston, by design, Jason Kidd played all 15 active players. It was something that the leadership council that Jason Kidd has designated amongst some of his vets and stars came to him and said, hey, we want everyone to get involved, and they did. All 15 of them ended up playing as Campazzo throws it away.
It just keeps everyone engaged early on in the season. Most teams go with the 10, 11-man lineup, even if you can go deeper than that. But I think Jason Kidd just getting everybody engaged early, what that allows for is that all of a sudden Kristaps Porzingis is not playing. And instead of like you getting 2-3 DMPs then getting thrust into the season, you've had 5 minutes, you've had 7 minutes, and that is so important to the continuity of keeping guys engaged.
That was the 9th turnover of the quarter from Denver. They've been leading the league in that category, yet they still have an 8-point lead here. 2-second difference game and shot clock. Brunson can't hit. Barton the rebound, gets it away. Here we got it to go. That'll do it for the first.